Hello everyone, this is Dow Too Fast here. Recently my kid was driving this Nissan Rogue and the front wheel hit the curb and caused some damage to the alloy wheel. As you can see, almost half the wheel is scratched up pretty bad. Now this type of damage is often referred to as curb rash. In this video I'll show you how to do a repair on this wheel so it will go from looking like this to this. Let's get started. The damage is from here all the way to this side here. So this entire surface needs to be worked on. Here's a closer look at the curb rash before I start working on it. Looking at this wheel is two-tone. The inside part here is painted. The outside part is actually machined. After the factory machined the surface, they clear coat the top. To remove the scratches you see right here, I'll be using a 2-inch sanding pad you see right here. And I'll start off with 120 grit sandpaper. With the sanding disc, what you want to do is carefully sand the high and low spots so you even it out. Now with this process, you are removing metal off the wheel. That's why you need to pay attention to the area that you're sanding. I recommend you do several light passes over the damaged surface and slowly work towards a smooth surface. Now when you're sanding, make sure you hold the drill very steady. And you don't want to sand any area that you're not supposed to. That way the area that has clear coat will remain glossy. If you have compressed air, you can use it to blow some of the sanding debris off. Now take a look and see if you need to sand more. Now switch over to a 400 grit. Now this time, if you feel it, it's pretty smooth. Now I will use some 800 grit sandpaper, and this will smooth out all the fine scratches from the previous sanding. If you want, you can also get some 800 grit sandpaper and touch up some areas by hand. Next, I'm going to use some polishing compound and polish this area. Here's a look at the wheel from a distance. As you can see, it looks pretty good. Now I know it's not perfect, but definitely looks better than what it was before. Now that the surface is polished, you want to add a layer of protection onto the alloy rim because if you live in an area where there's snow and there's salt, it will oxidize the unprotected surface. I'll apply 2 layers of this gloss clear coat. Now this one here is automotive grade. So the next thing I need to do is wipe this down with rubbing alcohol to degrease it. In this bottle is 70% isopropyl alcohol. Wipe the surface down. Next I'll mask off the tire. Now I'm only going to apply clear coat to this outside edge right here. And I'm not going to paint the entire wheel down here. So I'm going to mask off this gray accent area. Now cover the rest of the wheel. Make sure you shake the can very well for a couple of minutes. Now with the first coat, spray a light coat. Let this dry for 15 minutes. Now if you touch some of the clear coat and it's just a little bit tacky, then it's ready for a second coat. Now I'm going to spray a second coat. This is going to be the final coat, and this is going to be a little bit more thicker. Now wait another 15 minutes. And that's it, this is done. Now I can remove the masking. So I let the clear coat dry for about 2 days. And now I will sand down and polish where I spray the clear coat to blend it into the original finish of the wheel. To sand down some of the raised edge of the clear coat, I'm going to start off with 2000 grit sandpaper. Then I'll finish it off with 3000 grit sandpaper. Here I'll use some polishing compound and polish the surface. Here's a look at the wheel after the repair. And this section from here all the way to here was what I repaired. Now this repair is not going to make your wheel look 100% perfect, but from a distance it looks pretty good and definitely a lot better than what it was before. And here's a look at the wheel before the repair. And this is how it looks now. So if you have curb rash on your alloy wheel and you want to make it look better, I hope you found this video to be helpful. For a list of parts and tools used in this video, check out the links below. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. To support this channel, remember to click on thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified of new videos.